Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Just let everyone know who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Dreps, Dr. EPS. I'm a drum and bass artist
Yeah.
and also touch on other spectrums of the music as well, you get me?
Okay, like what?
Grime, rap, like basically if I'm feeling the music,
Yeah.
we'll get something going to it, you know, like that. And that's how I keep it really, like it's not really a certain area of the music. As I said, I like music as a whole. Like you'll be surprised of what certain musics I like. So yeah, if I can kick to it, we'll get something going to it.
Okay. And how long have you been on the drum and bass scene?
Well, the drum and bass scene, like what, as an artist or just around the music itself?
As an artist.
As an artist, I'd probably say like it's probably, well, I'm 27 now, so it's coming up to a good like 8-9 years probably.
Okay.
Since I've been doing the music thing, like since I probably first got to ever have my first go on the mic in a rave to now, yeah, probably about that long.
What opened the doors for you then?
Well, for one, I would say a good meaning of being around it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, as they say, you got to be in it to win it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I've always like went out to drum and bass like as a young kid and that went out to raves. Obviously, got intrigued by the people that I used to go out like the Skibbity, there. Do you know what I mean? X-Man and Fun Star, Fearless, all them kind of guys, Junior Dangerous. Yeah, I used to like, it used to excite me to watch them, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To go up to the front of the rave and just see them controlling the whole crowd and that. I used to be like, nah, like, I need to do that one day, man.
That's cool. So how did you come up with the concept of Teamdrumz? You're the founder, of course.
Yeah, well, as a lot of, well, some people know, I've been about for a minute doing this thing now, so it's just like really watching the way the scene is and knowing what I know from being in the scene that for that amount of time, and just sitting back and thinking what would be the best angle and the best way to come with something to make everyone feel involved. Do you know what I mean? Like, as I've said before, like, there's a lot of crews in drum and bass / gangs or whatever, like MCing people that normally stick together. And like one main thing as well is probably growing up, I used to go to raves and see certain artists and you would clock, oh, he's in his crew, he does things with him, he's good with him. But yet where I know that person's good and that person's good, I might want to see them together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, because the promoter knows that's SDC and that's New Breed crew, they're going to put him with him or someone from that. Like, people want to see Bassman with X-Man and vice versa, or X-Man with Fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, people want to see the things going around the whole scene. So yeah, I wanted to come with something everyone can come united with and feel they can all, what's the word, like, they can all, like, flaunt it and feel a part of it, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not just about me, like, it's not about me, basically. It is about everyone, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and how do you feel like it's going at the moment? Do you think it's made it easier for artists to kind of collaborate?
I think it's going well, personally. I do think it's going well, because it is a thing, like you said, yeah, like, a lot of people, I've just bought out the first Teamdrumz Volume 1 mixtape. It come out like 2 weeks ago, I should say, or something like that, and it's like one of the first mixtapes that's got 3 DJs on it. A lot of people normally would just go to one DJ and ask them to do them a mix, half hour, 45 minutes or whatever, take that away and go and do what they've got to do with it, where get 3 DJs and ask them for like either 10, 15 minutes, and that seems like a small time, but then you've got to think how much that DJ wants to do in that 15 minutes or 10 minutes to show himself off, do you know what I mean? And then that gives you the impact of everyone going hard, put the 3 DJs together. On the last one we had Turno, Annex, that's 2 DJs as well. Annex is Decimal Bass and Kenichi, they're signed to True Players. We had Turno, Annex and Mackie G, all done like 12 to 10 minutes each. Then we put it together in the studio, which made like the half hour, 33-minute mixtape. Then on top of that, we've got like 8 MCs on it as well.
Okay.
So like it's a proper ram-packed mixtape, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it does what it says on the tin, and it Teamdrumz Volume 1, but that's where I'm looking to go with it. Like what I'm looking to bring, people ain't expecting to see these artists on the same CD together, do you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do my best to get the outcome and get what the ravers want to hear, do you know what I mean, and what the fans want.
That's cool. And how do you see the brand going in the future then?
Well, if it keeps going the way it's going, it should be a good turnout, man. Like, as I said, as long as the whole scene keep going as one, everyone keeps putting out their stuff, like as individual artists, keep your passion going, the ravers will keep their passion, it will all get stronger and it will grow as it has been and keep growing, do you know what I mean? But yeah, Teamdrumz all day, you know, like that. I hope it should have a good turnout.
Okay, do you have any new features that you're thinking about having on the next mixtape, or you're not quite there yet?
Yeah, we've got it mapped out.
Okay.
We've already, like, the second one's already on the go, because like obviously everyone's individuals in this and everyone works at their own rate or fits what they can into their own time. So yeah, I've got the planning for the second one underway.
Okay.
I'm not really going to let off too many names yet, but yeah.
So how long does it
The
actually
names are
take?
down.
Because you've got quite a few different artists coming together. It must be difficult to do that.
Yeah, like, sorry, as I said, it is hard sometimes,
Yeah.
but as I said, it depends on the artist, their passion and their work rate in it. Like, personally, like, I'm just learning, like, obviously you're always learning, you're learning every day. But yeah, I'm getting to that time where I think that I'm not trying to sit around no more, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
have been a bit Snoop Doggy and weedy with my thing, and just, but now being around certain people that are sharp with their career and what they do, yeah, like it is about how fast you want your things to speed up. So with a mixtape, there could be 2 artists that might take a month to write them bars that you've asked them to, and there could be 2 artists that are going to write them bars within that week. And he's ready to go studio on Friday, and you're ringing the other 2 on Friday, like, have you done that yet, bro? And he's like, fam, I'm just picking up this or whatever. So it's hard, but if you stay on to them, that's the main thing. Keeping on to them. Have you done that yet, bro? You know everyone's done that. You can get a quick turnover, but I'd say with everyone on their job, 2 months, you can easily get it done. With under the 2 months, that's getting the DJ to do their bit, get the music over. Because you've got to remember as well, like, no one's just coming and saying, I'm just going to do this on that bit.
Yeah.
People are getting together, linking up, listening to the section that they're doing and actually writing for that section.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not just, I'm going to put this one from last month on it.
Yeah.
People are actually getting a vibe together and making something work. So if you have everyone on job, like every week, making sure, right, I'm linking you 2 that week and have a proper plan with it, you can turn these things over in a couple of months, but with with less planning, it probably would be a bit harder. 3 to 4 months, it can drag out. Trust me, I've seen these things drag out.
I can imagine. So how far do you think the drum and bass and grime scene have actually come in the last 4 or 5 years?
Very far.
Yeah.
Exceedingly far, and I think they've done well. That people, some people, because everyone's in their own moment, isn't they? And a lot of, even with the supporters, you might be in your moment to say, in the grime scene, Stormzy, he's done exceedingly well, his career's just soared up.
Yeah.
But then there's a few people that have probably got drawn in a bit more because of him and because they like him as an artist.
Yeah.
But they can't also forget the foundations of what went on for Stormzy to be able to do what he's doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the OGs, P Money, the Skepta, the JME, the Ghetto, the D Double. When I was growing up, these men were coming out with stuff that Stormzy's coming out with now to make me and my age group and people to go, oh my God, have you seen what he's... So yeah, you can't forget the pioneers and the G's that actually paved the way. The same for drum and bass, like X-Man, Fun, Skibber, obviously Skibber, Det, Moose, people like that, Stevie Apple-D, that made this thing possible. Like there's spectrums of drum and bass where they don't even want to see me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And, get him off. But yeah, then there's the people that Skibber and that X that have made it area of the people that do want to see us. So we are start that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can never forget, don't ever forget what allowed you to do what you're doing. But at the same time, it's always growing and it's growing fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the younger people's, as I said, that person does that. These people see what he done and want to do more or better, and then it. Do you know what I mean? It goes up, but you can't ever forget the foundation.
In the future then, because there's a lot going on at the moment. So how do you
Yeah,
see
well,
it?
like as I said, back to the Teamdrumz.
Mhm.
It's all about unity and sticking together. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can make music, I can make music, someone else can make music. But me just sitting over here and screaming about my track that I just done, and you sitting over there and him sitting there, that's just them people like, oh, Dreps has made another track, Linda's made another track or whatever. But if I start screaming about your track over here, that's going to make people that might not even like my track, oh, I like that one though. And then they're looking over to where you are, and then before you know it, you've got 10 people from my bit, I've got 10 people, and then before you know it, it's a one big whole scene, do you know what I mean? And it's got somewhere. So as long as people support other artists, and don't be afraid to support other artists, be confident in what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
Someone's got another mixtape, bring that to the top of the roof and scrap. Look at this, because it's drum and bass, or it's grime, or it's rap. Promote that, and it's only going to make the viewer realise, right, this is not a small thing going on over here. Because someone could just look at me, and if I'm shouting about 10 different mixtapes, instead of just shouting about my one, that person, oh, he's wider than just Dreps.
Yeah.
If Dreps is all they know about, do you understand? So, yeah, it's all about being confident in what you bring to the table and supporting other acts and making it grow as one. Teamdrumz, innit? Like that.
What does Teamdrumz mean to you in 3 words?
3 words, as I said, without using the and, I'd say drum, bass, team. You know, like, I know it's cliche, Teamdrumz, but that's the only place it's going. Like, it's just one big team in it, and as they've always said over the years, there's no I in team in it, so
That's true.
it's for everyone. Drum, bass, team.
And if people want to reach you, how can they find you? On social media, obviously.
To find me, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, don't be waving outside my house. But yeah, Twitter, drepslegarcy, my Facebook, drepslegarcy, Instagram, official _Dr_ EPS,
Yeah.
SoundCloud, drepslegarcy again, and also with all the Teamdrumz stuff, Teamdrumz has got a Twitter, that's just Teamdrumz, Instagram, Teamdrumz. You can get the new Teamdrumz mixtape featuring all them artists. We've got Turno, Annex, Mackie G, Harry Shotter, Stormin, myself, Swifter, Funstar, Rem, Combo and Diesel. So yeah, you can get that mixtape from the Teamdrumz official SoundCloud.
Okay.
And we haven't got a Facebook and that yet, but it's all to come.
And if people want to jump on a track for the future, how can they reach you? What's the best way to reach you?
As I said, yeah, just go on the Teamdrumz Twitter. Like if you're fully new to the scene and not a lot of people know about you, and you feel that you're got something people want to hear and you're on certain levels with artists, then yeah, go over to the Teamdrumz Twitter or Instagram, check out the email address, email Teamdrumz. I'm sure someone or one of the people will look at the email and get back to you if you've got either send a video, a clip, do you know what I mean, anything that was going to draw the eyes.
That's true.
And I'm sure we're going to get at you one day, innit?
Yeah.
Like that, 100%.
Alright, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
It's a wrap.